there, I'm Joe Wellington, and I'm coming to you today from Lightroom 3. That's because this is the first stop in my own editing workflow, and I love this program, especially to fix different lighting in your photos. I shot this photo this morning because every morning I wake up, it's late May, it's so pretty outside that I think I have to shoot a still life. For some reason, I am obsessed with these still lifes lately. So I took this one this morning out in a beautiful field with this pretty chair. And I'm going to show you how to fix the lighting here in Lightroom. I'm using Lightroom 3. First of all, I like to look at the overall picture. And this exposure slider right here, I play with this. And I want to make sure that one of the areas in the picture, by using this exposure slider, is where I want it, and I'm going to actually try to get the background to where I want it, and I like it right there. But I think the chair is still a little dark because it was backlit, so I'm going to use this wonderful, powerful tool that's up here on the right called the adjustment brush. Just click on that. Now, see this brush right here? You can actually change the size of it using your roller button on your mouse. So I'm going to get it about the size of this background, and I'm going to go in and I'm just going to brush over where I want it to lighten it up a little bit. And that's around this chair. And then I can use this exposure slider. This exposure slider is only going to affect the chair where I painted. Notice, see how I did that? And I'm going to bring it up just a tad so it's a little bit brighter. And if you have, once you're done with an area, you want to click on close, because if you go to another area, you don't want this part you already painted to be affected by that. So right here, I want a little more detail in this blanket. This has a nice texture and I want to bring that out. I want to make it slightly darker. So once again, I'm going to go up and click on my adjustment brush. And I'm just going to make my brush a little smaller and paint over this blanket here. And now I can go up and do the exposure down a little bit. Now I can see the pretty texture in that blanket. And you can also work with the saturation. All these different sliders are related to where you painted. So play with these. If you want more clarity on something, you can bring that up. Sharpness, brightness, contrast, but you're working on just little areas of the picture, and always remember to close out. Now right here, these flowers are a little bit blown out because they were in the direct sun. So once again, grab my adjustment brush and I can go in and work on that. I actually like them a little bit lighter because the sun was shining on them, but let's just see if we can make it a little less blown out. There it is. Doesn't that look pretty? So that's how easy it is to work in here. Let's go to another picture that I took this morning. This one's a little darker, so this is fun to work with. Let's go ahead and bring up the exposure because it's way too dark. And I'm just going to try to bring it up so that one part of the picture looks the way I want it. Then we'll work on individual parts. I'm working on the hat to be right. So I want the hat right there. Now I'm going to go in and fix this book because it's really blown out. Let's click on the adjustment brush and we're going to paint the book. And let's do that really quickly. And now I can go in, bring down the exposure, and here's where I can use this clarity slider. Move that up. You can see it better. Move the sharpness over. Maybe a little bit more saturated, but now you can read the book where before you really couldn't read it. Close out of it because I don't want any other thing I do to be affecting this book. Close. Go back and get another adjustment brush. I actually want the back of this to be lighter. So I'm just going to paint. You just paint in where you want it lighter. I don't like the grass that dark. So just go ahead and play around with the brightness of it. But there, I think that looks so pretty. And really look how quickly you were able to fix the lighting in your picture, especially for backlit pictures and people. You can fix that. Here's another still life that I did this morning. Actually, I really think this one looks great. I can grab my adjustment brush, maybe brighten up the flowers a little bit, because whenever they're backlit, they're always going to be a little darker. Oops, I should have grabbed another brush, but I'm going to bring that down a little bit. And that looks lovely. You can also, I always crop in here also. Click on the crop tool up there, and you can move this in. Now, you can also turn it. I wouldn't do this on this picture, but just to show you that you can. But that's so easy to do too. So there are so many things you can do very quickly and easily in your workflow in Lightroom 3. So hopefully you'll try this.